What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from West the Critic, here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually give you a real deal, Holyfield, honest review on cinema. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all my social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter at West the Critic. All information is listed below, and what I would love for y'all to do is go to my online clothing store, actvshop.com, where you can buy shirts, merchandise, hoodie, all the things that you need for 2023. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to do this video because I came across a wonderful gem. It's called RRR. A tale of two legendary revolutionaries and their journey far away from home. After their journey, they return home to start fighting back against British colonists in the 1920s. If you don't know by now, you know the formula. I talk about the actors, I talk about the script, I give you my rating, and then I do a review. Okay, so let's talk about the actors. Ram Charan plays Alluri Sitarama. When I tell you this particular guy, this man is one of the most charismatic men I have ever seen on film in a long time. I've never seen him on anything else before. I don't know what he plays in. I don't really care. But Ram Charan is oozing with likability, okay? The way he plays this role is perfection. Perfection. He just glows on the screen. He lights up on the screen. He fills up the screen. I love this dude. Okay, and then we have N.T. Rama Rao Jr., who plays Beam. I thought his character was cool. I liked his character, but Ram, it was all about Ram for me. All of the actors in this movie did a great job, so shout out and salute to all of the actors. The script. I can honestly say, again, I'm tired of this story where colonists come in and try to take over a land and the land has to fight against them. It's always this thing where the white man is the enemy, and that's just our history, human history. You know, white men always come into lands that aren't belonging to them and trying to take them over. And it just sucks that that's human history and that's all that we know. And those are the stories that we have to be told over and over and over again. But other than that, I believe that the script was a fantastic script. Because it left no plot loops or holes, and there were no holes in the script. The script was complete from the beginning to the middle to the end. Everything was thoroughly explained, and it wasn't just explained being told to you, it was explained being showed to you, and I appreciated that. The script was fantastic. I give the rating of this film a 10 out of 10. This film is perfect. It's a perfect film. It's a perfect film. I give it a 10. And honestly, if I would have saw this last year, it would have been my number one in my top 10. But I didn't know about this film. I didn't know that it existed. But this film is perfect, okay? Now, what I'm about to do is talk about a little bit of the film, not spoil it completely, but I will get into spoiler territory. So if you've not seen RRR, at this point in the video, stop this video, go check it out because it's a 10 out of 10, and then come back, okay? You still here? Let's get into it. This film starts off with Ram's character trying so hard to position himself in a high level role in the British Army or the British, what is this, Navy or whatever they want to call itself. The British troops, we'll just say the British troops, right? He's fighting so hard to be seen and acknowledged in the British troops. And it's not really known at this point why he's trying so hard. But one of the colonels say, "Get that man, arrest him!" And then Ram does this fantastical feat, hops in the air, jumps in the crowd of like hundreds, and he does what he's told to do, and he gets the guy to bring him in. That whole sequence was really done so well. The choreography was phenomenal. And I was like, how? What? Okay, it's one of those kinds of movies, but it didn't look too fake. Like, it didn't look like everything was on tripwires and line work. It looked like a lot of the stuff was happening. That's how well they did the special effects. So I thought this whole sequence was great. Then as I'm reading it, then we're introduced to Beam's character, or Beam, and he's running away from a wolf and then running away from a tiger. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. He's really strong. He's really like brutish, where Ram is real agile and, you know, quick with the fighting style. Beam is real brutish and brute strength. And so I was like, okay, this is interesting. What is this going to be about? It took me a while to like follow it, because when movies are about like the British and armies and troops and, you know, titles and labels and politics and stuff like that, my mind is like, la, 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 la. And if the script doesn't explain everything well, I leave not understanding what happened in the film. That's why I'm saying this script was damn near perfect, because I understood as time moved on what was happening and who was who and what position was what position and all of that. It made sense. And so I'm following the movie. And then this scene happens where the wife of the British ruler in this whatever camp or troop army or whatever he's running, okay, clueless to this stuff, she gives the natives 2 coins to take their daughter away. And where the daughter is singing this beautiful song, I was like, okay, this song is so beautiful. She pays for what the natives believe to be the song, or the ability to hear the song, or to say thank you, but she pays for the daughter, and they take the daughter away from the natives, giving them 2 coins. And then when the mother goes after her, I'm thinking that the mother is about to beat up the trucks, and, you know, because I just knew this was an action-packed thing. I'm thinking she about to hop on the truck, bust the window open, and beat them up. But no, she puts her arm in between the wheels of the car so that the car doesn't move. And one of the troops decides to get out their car and try to shoot the mother. But the troop leader, the British leader, is like, no, don't waste your bullet. Do you know how expensive this bullet is? This bullet came from the volcano in the Hawaiian River, and it rained 5 times. 3 single droplets happened. You know, it was all kinds of like craziness with this bullet. And he was like, don't waste it on this peasant. Use something else to remove her and clear the road. So he picks up this big old tree branch and busts her upside the head with the tree branch, and she knocked out. I'm thinking she dead. She knocked out. And so all the while I'm like, yo, this movie is real trippy. They really OD. Then we get to the bridge scene. I'm skipping because this movie is so like amazing. The bridge scene where Ram is looking for Beam because the British army has been told that there's this guy that's gonna come and try to save the child, and we have to protect ourselves, and we have to look out for him because he's amazing. He's nothing can stop him. And so the British ruler is like, oh, well, we need somebody who's gonna take this person down, and whoever can take this person down will become the best operative in the elite operatives of operatives, some title bull crap. And so, you know, Ram is like, I'll do it, because Ram has the secret mission and he's undercover to really go against the British, right? Great story. And there was just a lot happening. And so they end up meeting on this bridge and to save the child in the water, and because the water is in flames, right? And the whole sequence is just done so well. It was so good, right? And I'm at the edge of my seat like, come on, I know they're not about to really do this, but they do it and they save the child. And I'm like, why is this so whimsical? It's giving me Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon tease in India. That's what it's really giving me. But the action is so action-packed. I'm not gonna really talk too much about this film because, to be honest, I really don't want to spoil the film for you. I'm gonna speak on the highlights. And to be honest, the best part about this film was the dance Desi Notch. What? I'm not really into musicals. I don't really care about big dance numbers. You can even miss me with all of the stuff that was done in the Aladdin sequences. But Desi Notch on RRR was absolutely the best freaking dance number I have ever seen in a movie. Wow, it was so good. Wow! The 2 leading actors danced their ass off in this film, and you felt like they was just in it, and then the way they was hitting, boom, and the way they was hitting, and boom, and it was so good. I had to rewind it and play it back, and rewind it and play it back. I was blown away. I was blown away by it, and I was like, this movie is a 10. After that dance number, I was like, this movie is a 10. Wow, it's a 10 based off the dance number alone. And then you get the action, 10. Then you get the story, 10. Mind you, it's a 3-hour freaking film. So in my mind, I'm like, 3 hours? What? Like, why? But it's needed because you get all of the story and all of the explanation is there, and it's shown to you, not told to you, like it was in Glass Onion. And some of y'all like Glass Onion because they told you what happened, but they didn't show you what happened. Freaking phenomenal film. And then there's moments where you feel like, oh my God, did he really kill him? Or oh my God, did they really betray him? Or oh my God, what's about to happen? Or oh my God, that's the end. That's how we about to end this? Nope. Because they're going to explain to you what's going to happen. They're going to show what's going to happen. And then we're going to get a better ending. And then 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 we get to the ending and it's freaking great. Baby, when I tell you they had the queen, they had the wife wrapped up in barbed wire like this with her bloody hand dripping. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. And then when they had to kill a ruler, we at the end now, because I'm like, y'all need to see this movie. It's on Netflix. We at the end. And the dude, the ruler is trying to get a gun to shoot the two protagonists. Mind you, we went through this awesome fire in the woods battle. Then Beam went to go rescue Ram, and the way that happened, because Ram had Beam had the feet and the power and the strength, but they took out Ram kneecaps, and so he had to be on top of. Like, this movie really gives you so much. It gives you the possibility of what true friendship really is between two men. And it's like the brotherhood that they built up, and for a while it was a lot going on. It was this long, drawn out musical sequence of them and how they're becoming closer and closer and closer. And I was like, okay, this could be dialed down a bit, but no, it really needed to be shown, because you see how much of a brotherhood they really build on top of each other, and it's like they really, really love each other and they respect each other. And so you feel it when you get to the end. It's visceral, and they protect each other. And then I'm thinking, oh, somebody about to die, somebody about to die, somebody about to die. And I'm like, oh no, don't die, don't die, don't die. But at the end, baby, the quote of this film: load, aim, shoot, baby. Oh, it was so good. This movie is so good. RRR is a perfect freaking film. It's a 10 out of 10. You need to see it. I'm shocked that this is not like talked about more. It's sitting right now at a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. It should be 98, 99 to be honest. It should be 100 to be honest. And it's a 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb. This movie is fantastic. I can't say anything else about this film. I love good action. It checks off that box. I love a good script. It checks off the box. The story is phenomenal. The acting, phenomenal. Okay? And I always love a film where the heroes win. I hate films where the villains win. I do not like those kinds of films. So the fact that we get to the end of this film and the heroes are the victor, and the way that they win, and everything's just wrapped up in a nice bow. It's a phenomenal film. Y'all need to go watch it. Check out RRR on Netflix freaking day. If you like good action, if you like good story, if you like a good script, if you like good acting, and if you love for the heroes to win, definitely check out this movie. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10 for me. I'm Wesley from West the Critic. Thank you for watching my channel. And if y'all could do me a favor, click the like button and share this video. I would love for my channel to get over 1,000 subscribers this month. That would be amazing. You know, so we could be at 2,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. Yeah, help your boy out. Thank you for watching. Deuces.